Itself. Okay, so I'm here at Far Harbour. Just left Far Harbour itself. I'm going to this place to collect something for Scribe Halen. She's given me a mission for the Brotherhood to pick up a piece of tech. Here I am. I can't really... it's a bit hard to check out. It's a bowling alley, but I can't see the name of it. I was too quick there. I couldn't quite get the name of it. But the reason I uploaded this is because I don't remember seeing this place before. When I came here, I mean, I've been in Far Harbour loads, done all the Far Harbour missions as far as I'm aware. At least on one playthrough anyway. But I don't remember this bowling alley. Maybe I did it once on a playthrough and then completely forgot about it. And it's so close to Far Harbour, I'm surprised that I hadn't discovered it already in this playthrough. Actually, I did discover it in this playthrough because it's not new on the map. It's just that I don't remember it. So obviously, because the game is so massive, it's hard not to, it's hard to remember everything, really, isn't it? Right, so here I am, jetpacking my way across the Far Harbour. It's a nice day out in Far Harbour today, which is makes a change. There's hardly any mist. Okay. Right, yeah, watch me try and land on this bus. I'm going to fail miserably. I really should look where I'm trying to land. Right, and already... This is why I was keeping to this guy, because I knew there was going to be ghouls around. With the wonders of Blitz and Grognak's axe. Right, now I hit that guy so hard that he's no longer... I can't pick anything up from him. He's gone a bit weird. He won't let me pick up any of his stuff. I'll go back to him in a minute and I'll get Curie to do it for me. Yes, I will wash my hands, Curie. Thank you for that tip. Yeah, as you can see, I can't activate him. I can't react to him for some strange reason. It's like I've whacked him so hard that I must have knocked the pixels out of him or something. I don't know what's going on there. I destroyed his code with Grognak's axe, but so I get Curie. I get Curie to do it for me. There you go. So if that happens to you, and you hit someone so hard, there you go.
See if he had anything worth taking.
Get your companion. I think if you looked at it, I wasn't actually the crosshairs wasn't on him, so maybe I kind of knocked his soul to the side or something. Yeah, see, here's this bowling alley. I didn't quite catch the name of it. Something Creek Bowling, is it? Look at the sign on the front there. Lots of ghouls. I can hear a ghoul fight going on, but I can't see it. I'm sure Curie can handle it though. Let's just take this one out. I didn't even get off my perch up here. I managed to hit him at about 50 yards with my axe. That is the power of Blitz. The Blitz perk, making mincemeat of ghouls since 2077. There's another one, but not quite in range for Blitz, so get a little bit closer. There you go. Ah, yeah. Love the way that leg went flying. I say it's mostly arms and legs that get chopped off with Blitz. I don't know why. I think you'd aim for the head a bit more. I'd like to see some more interesting animations with the old axe, like cleaving people's heads in two and stuff like that. That would be fun. Right, yes, as you can see on the roof here, a glowing one. A glowing one is becoming a dead one. I mentioned before in my videos that I think ghouls, or even though you kill them, I reckon that once they get enough radiation, I reckon they reanimate. Just look at it, they don't have to eat, I'm not sure if they don't have to drink, because that guy was stuck in a fridge for 200 years and he didn't have to drink all that time, apart from a little bit of rainwater that seeped in through the seal. But yeah, I reckon they die, and I reckon once they get irradiated enough, they come back to life again. That's my theory. Which is why you don't see that many bodies around. Where once you've gone somewhere and you kill a load of ghouls, you come back and they're all back again. That's it. They reanimate. Right, so here we are at this something or other creek bowling place. What does it say there? Beaver Creek? Oh yeah, I think it's Beaver Creek. Beaver Creek. I'm sure there's a pun in there somewhere. Yeah, maybe wonder if this was an actual location or whether I've downloaded some mod that I wasn't aware of that took me here. But no, I think I just forgot about it. Yeah, so this bowling alley is victim of an unfortunate lorry accident. A lorry, I don't know, it must have plunged off a cliff or something and smacked straight into the middle of this bowling alley. But bowling alleys are pretty good places for wood if you like your building, and most of the pins are made of wood. So I think some of them are made of plastic, but mostly they're wood. That's it, you deal with that one, Curie. So yeah, you can see all those bowling pins down the end there. There's also a weapon here as well, a unique weapon that I'm going to try out at the end of this video. I can't remember what it's called now. Is it called the Striker or something like that? Basically, it's a as you'll see, it's like a Fat Man nuke launcher, but it launches bowling balls instead. You'll see that at the end of the video. I'll try and trim it down as much as I can. There's a bit of issue as well with the background noise probably on this video, because I put it up originally and I got a copyright strike, because there's music just literally. This is not my Pip-Boy radio on. This is just in the background in the bowling alley. So there's nothing I could do about getting rid of it. I couldn't turn it off or anything. And some classical music was, I got a strike against my account. Well, not a strike, but I got a warning, so I had to get rid of the background music at a certain point. So I seem to be stuck. I'm stuck. I hate it when that happens. You jump on something and you can't get off it. Oh, that's it. I got off now. Right. There's another Feral Gore Reaver. Oh, and there's bombs in here, as you can hear. Move, run away! Oh, there goes my leg armour. So what gets me, that ghoul was traipsing around quite happily in the kitchen, but as soon as I pop in to kill him, suddenly the bomb goes off. What is that ghoul got such a presence of mind and such a light-footed manner about him that he doesn't set off bloody explosives? Yeah, I mean, there's 200 years these ghouls have been wandering around in this bowling alley. Oh, probably not as long as that. Probably took them a few years before they turned, but yeah, but they didn't set off that bomb beforehand. Well, isn't that strange luck?
That's it.
I don't remember if I've ever seen an expert lock on a till before. This has made me think it might be a created place and not part of the vanilla game. I'll have to. Yeah, I can't remember. It doesn't really matter anyway. Yeah, I don't remember seeing locked tills. Anyway.
Sweet.
I don't know why I'm walking around with no light on me. So I suppose I want to keep myself stealthy, so I haven't got my light on me power armor. Mind you, the clanking the power armor does. I'm surprised it even gives you the option to be stealthy, but it does. So whatever. Liking the ominous music here. Ominous. And there seems to be my target up there. You can see the little flag notifying me of that's where my target is. And some trappers. Looks like some trappers came in before. They must have set the trap, I suppose. I suppose they must have set that trap that I just triggered, maybe. Alright, there's something in there. Probably an enemy. So let's use one of my grenades. I've got loads of them. A glowing one. I think I'm going to try and see if I can blitz through that hole into the other room. Sometimes it lets you do things like that. It's a good little glitch if you see a power armor rack in a place you can't get to, but you can sometimes or even a chair. Sometimes you can teleport yourself into a room if you can see a chair in there or a power armor rack. It's all good fun. I wondered if I could blitz my way into the room, but yeah, it didn't seem to Wanna let me spoil sport. Taking an inordinate amount of time in this toilet. Get out of the toilet. Get out of the way, Curie. I don't want to spend my whole life in this toilet. Oh, here we go. Bowling pin. Wood and steel. That's what I need to make my shelters. My settlements. I always get freaked out by opening toilet stall doors. I always think that one time something's literally going to launch at you as soon as you open it. They just need to do that once. They just need to do that once in the game. Once in the game you open a toilet stall door and I don't know, 3 ghouls suddenly loop out at you. Be a bit crazy, but yeah, that would just make you scared of going into toilet stalls for the whole rest of the game. You wouldn't have to do it every single time, but if you did it once, something literally burst out at you as you open the door. That would be good, in my opinion.
Shouldn't the coroner be doing that instead?
There are no coroners anymore, Curie. Right, I don't know why I come back this way for. I think there was a door that I avoided at the other end there. I don't know why. Right. I have a bit of trouble getting these bowling pins because they're kind of underneath the wall there, so they're a bit lodged in. So, rather annoying. Getting the right angle to pick them up. And as you can hear me huffing and puffing, I'm over encumbered. But yeah, I don't let a little thing like that worry me. Got the strength perk so I can still walk at normal speed as long as my my fatigue, and they're not fatigued rather. Give me them bowling pins, you stupid game. I need them. Gotta turn them into walls. They do make good noises when they die in slow motion, the ghouls, I must say that for them. This just leads back into the main bowling alley, I think, the main entrance. Could have come this way originally and avoided everything else, but yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yes.
Yeah, this is just where I came in. So... back down this way. With the nice creepy Fallout music playing in the background. And me huffing and puffing. I thought I could get the bowling pins from behind the bowling alley, but they're blocked off on this end. Some kind of automatic, I don't know, pin setting machine. That's another thing with ghouls, because they're quite often asleep or resting when you first enter a room. They're good at hiding, so you don't know where they are. And sometimes they like to come out from holes in walls and off of rafters and stuff like that. So they're good little monsters, good little sneaky, creepy monsters. I could never play Fallout on that VR where you've got the blinking headset on, where everything's right up in your face. So you're really kind of immersed in the game. I think that would scare the crap out of me. I couldn't be creeping around a place like this when a ghoul might leap out at you at any moment, right in your face. It'd just be too much. Like this guy's, yeah, he's lost a leg. Come on, Curie, put him out. Put him out. Oh, he's managed to jump up rather quickly on his one leg there. I'll say that for him. So let's just I was going to blow off his other leg as well, but yeah, he's dead now. Oh no, this look, it was a mission to clear out this place, that's what it was. I wasn't finding a bit of tech, I was clearing it out. I couldn't bother get out my armour to read that. It'd probably be the unlock thing for this safe anyway, and I can unlock it myself, so I didn't need to hack it. Fanfare for another level. Oh, there's that weapon. The striker, a unique weapon. Fires bowling, and there's now those bowling balls there. You see, are modified bowling balls. Those are the only ones you can use. You can't use normal bowling balls for this striker. Only the modified ones, which is a bit annoying to try it out. You'll see at the end of the video. I'll give it a little try out. Story behind this striker weapon as well. There's actually later on I'm going to read a terminal by the entrance. You've got the story of the bowling alley, and the top bowler apparently went to join the army, went to war. I think he lost his arms or something, or lost an arm, or no, he lost his legs and he couldn't stand to bowl properly. That's right, he lost his legs, so he couldn't stand to bowl properly. So they built him this bowling gun, so he can still join in, still play. That's the story behind the striker weapon. I might trim the actual bit where I'm going through the terminal. There's the lorry that crashed through the roof. Now this didn't happen. This happened before the war, apparently. Whereas when I read later on the terminal, it tells you that this apparently happened before the war. It's not. Didn't come off. I thought it was looking at it, looked like maybe a bomb blew up and threw it over here and smashed the roof. But that's pretty well smashed in there. Obviously, after that happened, they had to close the bowling alley, lay everyone off. Alright, the background music's gone now. The background music has disappeared. That's the because this is the music I wasn't allowed to use for some reason. So this piece of in-game music got me a copyright strike. So I'm not sure what we meant to do about that. That didn't last long, did it?
It is a wonder you can move at all.
Right, here's that terminal. Let's see if I can read what it says. Actually, I'm in small screen, so that's not really helpful in my eyes. Let's go in big screen, see if I can read it. Well, hopefully you can read it yourself if you're interested. I'll just try to go into big screen, and all I've got is a black screen now, so I can't even see what I'm looking at. Oh, here we go. Who gives a split? Bar Harbour League standings. Oh, these are the different teams. This is the league standings for the different teams. Gutter Dusters, Push Pins, Alley Cats, Kingpins, Holy Rollers. Isn't Holy Rollers and a couple of those I thought were from the old Simpsons TV series. I'm sure the Holy Rollers was Ned Flanders' team. Ned and the Preacher, or whatever he is. I'm not sure if any of these names have got any Easter eggs amongst them. There's the league rules. Yeah, employee memos. Vim machine out of order. I've brought it up several times during the staff meeting, but this is the 5th time this year that the Vim machine has stopped working. The repair guy said that this time someone shoved gum into the dollar slot. Jan at the Bar Harbour Museum said she was having a similar problem with vandalism, and again only with the Vim machine. If you notice any suspicious behaviour from patrons near the machine, let Mark, Matt or Daisy know away so we can ban the person responsible. Mark spilled the beans about the going away party. Basically, yeah, someone's going away. Yeah, this is the guy who's being deployed. He's being deployed, and he's going to be away from here. Yes, it's going to miss the fried fiddleheads. Well, that bit about the Vim machines being vandalised. I think that's to do with Nuka-Cola. I think Nuka-Cola trying to move in and put Vim out of business. So I think they're vandalised the Vim machine, so people have to go with the Nuka-Cola that's coming instead. Vim is kind of like the iron brew of Fallout. Hey guys, I talked with Daisy. She wanted me to pass along what she found out. This is what she heard from her aunt and uncle, so I don't really have much more to go on than what she told me. Apparently his destroyer went down sometime in April, around when he stopped sending us postcards. Oh, bloody. Must have read it a lot quicker in my head. Yeah, some kind of spinal injury, and the doctors say he'll probably never walk again. You may never be able to bowl again either. Daisy's going to be out for a couple more days, but she wanted me to... Wow, I did read that quick in my head, didn't I? Don't know what happened there. So it happened in the dining area. Yeah. So they're building a temporary ramp for a wheelchair for Matthew. Or is it Mark? Yeah. And then the lorry comes crashing through the roof. The building is unsafe. So basically had to lay everybody off. Gathered up all the stuff from their lockers, brought them their final paychecks with a bit extra, and said if you manage to get it cleared up, I'll be happy to have you back. I didn't see the date on this message. Oh yeah. Yeah, just before Halloween. So yeah, they never had time before the bombs befell. It's like, it's bad enough having a bloody truck, you know, crashing through your roof. But when they start throwing bombs at you as well, it's just like, oh come on, game over. Oh yeah, this is where I decided to see if I could try out this striker. You know, this striker, later on I'm going to try it out as a weapon, but I thought I'd just try it out first of all as a bowling machine for bowling, and as you'll see, it's pretty rubbish when it comes to bowling. I've only got 3 bowling balls for it, which is annoying. Yeah, and the pins are so tough. The pins are so tough that it actually stopped them. Rather than actually knocking the pins over, the pins just stand there, resolute. It's been so long since this alley's been bowled that the pins are kind of like turned to stone on the ground. Right, as you see, I can't bloody get that ball just about bowling pin. Yeah, modified bowling ball, managed to get it that time. Right, but this one I shot here, can't get it. So I'm now down to, I think I had 4 bowling balls, and now I'm down to 3. So this is not going to be a weapon that you'll use much unless you use it in a very enclosed space so you can actually get your bowling ball pins back. Yeah, that bowling ball is lost and I can't get them pins. Annoying. Let's get out of here. Yeah, I picked up some other bowling balls thinking I might be able to use them, but no, it's only the modified bowling balls that can be used. So it's not really a good weapon anyway, it's just a bit of a fun weapon, that's all. And then back out into the world. Right, I came out and I really like this effect here. I didn't notice it on the way in, obviously the weather changed. But I was like, first I come out, what's all that shadow going on around there? And you got the god rays and everything, and over there you've got the, what are those things called, turbine, a wind turbine. I suppose it's trying to get rid of the fog. I'm not too sure if it's, you know, creating power for the place. But yeah, I just really enjoyed it. I thought that was really cool. I was like, wow, man, that's so beautiful. It's like in this post-apocalyptic hellhole, and you've got shadow and light, and I got all poetic, and I sat and wrote a poem on top of a bus about the beauty in the wasteland. That's what I did. Yeah, I got all touched. Right, then I thought, no, let's go and use this striker to see if I can find something to kill with this here striker. First I did a little bit of bad jetpack flying, as is my want. Yeah, I'll try to check out as well whether this lorry has crashed through the roof, whether you can actually go in through the roof, but it's everything else has sort of come piled up on top of the roof, so there's no actual way to enter the building through the roof here. There's no roof hole, so to speak. I think a lot of debris has fallen on top of it, fallen trees and the like, and I don't know, leaf mould and whatever is all piled up on top of the hole, so you can't actually get in that way. So as you see, I've got the striker at the bottom right corner there. You can see I've got three bullets, just 3 little bullets for my striker. So they're not little bullets; they're massive cannonballs. Well, not cannonballs, bowling balls. Not like the broadsider, which actually does use cannonballs. I've never actually used that broadsider in anger, actually. I just saw it and I thought that's a very stupid weapon. I'm not going to bother with it. Pretty much the same with this, really. I get, mind you, it's got a, I suppose it's got a fairly good kill rate. I think I managed to get 2 for 2. It's quite effective when it's killing power. Oh, have a bit of bad flying from me there. But yeah, I just wanted to check out this turbine actually. I dare say they're all connected. There's an underground base bunker. I think there must be the underground base for those. Must be the ones where you can go and turn them off. I think, and then that allows the fog to fall in, doesn't it? And then all the monsters attack Far Harbour. Right, so here I am. I'm gonna kill some ghouls. Hello. I heard a ghouly noise. So out comes the striker. I want to make sure I get a good shot. So moved over a bit and. Strike! Oh yeah, that's a full 10 points. That's an X in my score column. That's a strike on a fog call.
We are being shot at.
No, we're not. I'm shooting. And then there's another one. Feral Ghoul Roma, or as known as Strike 2. I'm mixing my sports metaphors there. Strike 2 is more like a baseball rather than a bowling. But anyway, that was it, and I couldn't find the modified bowling balls, so I'm down to one bowling ball for this weapon now, which is pretty useless.